You are in the studio of Perpetual Mojo, and we're talking about Thanksgiving. Yay! I love Thanksgiving. I love it when everybody comes over and there's the parade on and maybe some football and there's snacks, chips, and dip that I just love. And all kinds of things are happening, and I'm so grateful that I am close to my family so that I can do that now. And therefore, I want to talk about gratitude. I'm making a kind of a banner thing that will go above our table, and it says gratitude. And here's where I started. I chose a font that I liked. I made it as big as I could make it, and I printed it out. And then I took each letter and attached it to cardboard. Macaroni box or cereal box, anything like that. Like that, right there. And then I cut each one out. Okay. Then I took the paper off and I stuck the cardboard onto the back of my lovely paper. I'm going to make sure that I have plenty to fold over. And I do. So now I'm going to cut it around it where it's glued right now. And there's kind of a fun little element right here where the top of the G is a little bit different than the bottom of the G. And I just want to take it right up to the fold, but not cut it out of the fold. Okay, I'm going to cut that. And then I can just put a little more on top of it. Or I could do this whole thing up here. And then I finished cutting it out. And the next thing I did was I used my crocodile to cut 2 small holes. And then I went around every letter, all the edges, with some gold glitter glue. I laid out a piece of wire. What kind of wire? Oh yes, electrical wire. Twice the length of the word as I spread it out. And I put just 1/2 inch in between the letters, and then I used twice that for the wire. And then I took my little round nose pliers and while these were still lined up, I just made a couple of loops every so often so that it was kind of spread out evenly. And then when the letters were all dry, I used my crocodile. I'm doing a grommet here. So now that I have my grommets in place, I'm going to cut 2 6-inch strands of 24 gauge wire. They don't have to be 6, they could be longer or shorter. I'm doing some fun little curly cues with them, so you can have more or less, and it won't matter so much. Now I'm just starting a little bit of a coil, and it is not going to be anywhere near perfect, but that's okay with me. And I'm going to put that through there. Fold my coil up, bring the wire around, and then around back to secure it. Now that I have both of the wires in place, I'm going to put some lovely beads on. Now bring your wire up close to where your bead is and hold it in place with your finger while you wrap it around a couple of times. And then do the same with the other. You want it to be pretty, so start a little spiral, that there, and then the other one. I just love it. I am so grateful to have my family close and my friends, and I love being part of this craft universe that I am grateful for too. Stay crafty, my friends.